First one thing is, make it clear to all the Indians what is India and what is not India. Please do this. This is the time. Please make up your mind now. There is no need to get excited about this. For over a century, we fought for the independence of this nation. Are you doing the right thing that is good for this nation is something you must decide. What the hell is your agenda? See, what is this need for love in a human being? Constantly, a human being is longing to be something more than what they are right now. The thing is, you want to include something which is not a part of you as yourself, that is the whole effort. If it happens emotionally, on the emotional level, if you try this, we call this a love affair. You're trying to make somebody who is not a part of you, a part of yourself, emotionally. This is a love affair. If you do it consciously, we call this yoga. Yoga means union. Love is not a relationship. Love is a certain sweetness of your emotion. Whether you look at a tree, or a dog, or a man, or a woman, or a child, or just at the sky, why can't you look at it lovingly? Because it's not about loving the sky, it's about the sweetness of your emotion. If you're willing, you can become love, you can make your emotion into a very sweet space. Love is not something that you do, it is something that you can become. The problem is right now, you're referring to, we're taking Pulwama as an example, you're calling this terror. But I want you to understand this. This is a planned agenda. This is not terror as far as they are concerned. They are trying to fulfill their goals in a very planned way. They did not even keep it a secret. They told you, we will bleed you with 1,000 cuts. So it is not terror, it is an agenda that they're fulfilling. They're doing what they believe is the right thing to do. Because if somebody is willing to die for something, obviously they believe strongly enough to die for it. So they're doing what they believe is the right thing to do. Now, from your standpoint, are you doing the right thing that is good for this nation is something you must decide. There is no need to get excited about this, there is no need to… you just get some satisfaction by labeling somebody a terrorist. I want you to understand, somebody is working life or death, they are working for their agenda. What the hell is your agenda? Spell it out to yourself and act upon that.
What is it?
Well, for over a century, we fought for the independence of this nation. To make this nation free, we worked for over a century. A lot of life was sacrificed. Due to lack of vision, we sacrificed many more after we got our independence in the name of partition. Now, with one partition, you have seen 1 million people, over 1 million people dead and over 15 million people crossing borders from both sides, suffering. Human suffering is human suffering for me. It doesn't matter which side it's happened. So people have suffered, and in 70 years, still a whole lot of them are still not even settled on both sides of the border. And how is it that we have such a short sense of memory that we can once again talk of another break? So we must decide this. In my heart is very clear. First one thing is, make it clear to all the Indians what is India and what is not India. Please do this. Don't keep the ambiguity continuing forever. Just 100%, this is our country, this is not our country. Let us focus on what we need to do for the well-being of these people, rather than going on endlessly debating, where is the border? How long will you debate? 2 generations of people are gone after independence and still you're debating the same thing. This is the time. If nation's consciousness is somehow awakened because of a shocking incident, please make up your mind now and work for that goal, because the sovereignty of the nation is important. For me, within my heart, well, it would be fantastic if we lived here as global citizens and we're capable of embracing each other and living here wonderfully, that would be fantastic. But we have not come there. Still, nation is the largest human entity you can address. If you want to address human well-being, you can only address it as a nation. You cannot address it as a globe. We don't have the mechanics to do such a thing. So, this nation, over 1.3 billion people, is a world by itself. So if we want to take these people towards fulfillment of their lives in this generation, The most important thing is we decide in terms of geography what is our nation, what is not our nation, and what do we stand for this. So protecting this is our business and our duty. Unfortunately, if cruel things happen, they happen. It is not our intent. I am not even talking about retribution, revenge. No, this is not our nature. But solution for this nation is important. That people of this nation can prosper is an important duty that the leaders of this nation owe to every citizen in this country. For that, it is very important that our borders are quiet, because the service and sacrifice of our soldiers is the basis. It is upon that foundation that you write your poetry, I do my spirituality, he does his yoga, somebody does his business. For all this, the basic foundation is the stable situation in the country. If we don't create that, we are failing in our fundamental duty, we are not being peaceful, we are just being naive.
5 years ago, 14th February 2019, a tragic event unfolded in Pulwama, India. On that day, over 40 soldiers lost their lives in an attack perpetrated by individuals who sought to harm those safeguarding the nation. The incident involved an assailant targeting a convoy of buses carrying CRPF jawans with a specially rigged explosive vehicle. This heart-wrenching attack resulted in a significant loss of life on a road in Pulwama. A group known as Jaish-e-Mohammed claimed responsibility for the attack through a video. The attacker, identified as a 22-year-old Adil Ahmad Dar from Pulwama. The attack sparked anger across India, leading to diplomatic measures. Indian authorities accused Pakistan of harboring individuals like Masood Azhar, allowing them to carry out such attacks. India demanded the Pakistan cease supporting terrorists and dismantle their planning hubs. Despite denials from Pakistan, all political parties in India united to support the police and government. In response to the Pulwama attack, India implemented economic measures, making imports from Pakistan more expensive. Additionally, a special status held by Pakistan was revoked. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized that soldiers now had the authority to decide when and where to take action against those responsibilities. A significant development occurred when Indian security forces conducted an airstrike in Pakistan. Utilizing special bombs and fighter jets, India targeted terrorist training camps, making the first air attack on Pakistan in a considerable period. In retaliation, Pakistan sent airplanes and targeted Indian military installations. However, the Indian force successfully intercepted, leading to the destruction of one Pakistan aircraft. 2 Pakistani planes were lost in the engagement. Initially, Pakistan claimed to have captured 2 Indian Air Force pilots, but later revised the statement to 1. The captured pilot was released on March 31st, receiving a bravery award upon returning to India. On the 5th anniversary, Prime Minister Modi expressed his respect and honor for the 40 soldiers. The nation paid homage to the sacrifice of these brave souls, inspiring a collective commitment to strengthen and advance India. A police officer shared information on the status of those involved, indicating that out of the 19 individuals, 8 were killed, 7 captured, and 4 remain fugitive. Security forces have successfully curtailed the activities of the group causing trouble. A special ceremony was held to honor the soldiers who lost their lives in the Pulwama attack. Dignitaries from the CRPF, Indian Army, and Jammu and Kashmir police attended, reaffirming their commitment to remember the soldiers and combat terrorism. The CRPF showcased new weapons and tools, including bomb defusing suits from Canada and detectors from Russia, the United States, and the United Kingdom. These advancements aim to enhance security in the region, with a soldier highlighting the effectiveness of a 40 kg suit in bomb disposal. As we remember the 5th anniversary, we honor our brave soldiers and stand together for a safe and peaceful future of this nation. A heartfelt appeal to every Bharatiya not to celebrate Valentine's Day on 14th February. It is a time to give our heartfelt salute to our soldiers who were martyred in the Pulwama attack. Let us all salute our brave soldiers by commenting Jai Hind in the comment box. Jai Hind.